Welcome to Chapter 2, The Awakening. Years passed since the night Zina was born, and the village of Kwatu continued to flourish under the watchful eyes of the elders and the guidance of Mama Jabari. The villagers, always mindful of the prophecy, kept a close yet unobtrusive eye on Zina as she grew. By the time she was 10, Zina was already showing signs of the strength and agility that Mama Jabari had foretold. She spent her days helping her father in the blacksmith shop, her hands becoming skilled at shaping metal, and her evenings learning from her mother, who taught her the ways of the village and the importance of community. One afternoon, as Zina and her father Kofi were working on a new set of tools, an unfamiliar traveler arrived in Kwatu. The man, dressed in tattered robes and bearing signs of a long journey, approached the village center, seeking the elder council. The villagers gathered around, curious and cautious. "I have come from the far reaches of Damboro," the traveler began, his voice weary but determined. "I bring news of unrest and a great darkness spreading across the land. Bandits and strange creatures roam freely, causing fear and destruction." The elders listened intently, their faces grim. Mama Jabari stepped forward, her eyes narrowing as she studied the traveler. "And what brings you to Kwatu, traveler?" she asked. "I have heard of a prophecy," the traveler replied, "of a child destined to wield a legendary sword and bring peace to our land. I seek your help, for my village is in peril." Mama Jabari nodded slowly, her mind racing with thoughts of the prophecy. Turning to Kofi and Asha, who had joined the gathering with Zina at their side, she said, "The time may be coming sooner than we thought." That night, Mama Jabari visited Zina's home. The flickering firelight cast long shadows on the walls as the seer spoke to Zina and her parents. "The spirits have whispered to me," she said. "Zina, your journey is about to begin. You must be prepared." Zina, wide-eyed and eager, listened closely. "What must I do, Mama Jabari?" she asked. "The first step is to awaken your inner strength and connect with the spirits of our ancestors," Mama Jabari replied. "Tomorrow, you will begin your training. Kofi, you must teach her the skills of a blacksmith, for she will need to forge her own path. Asha, guide her in the ways of our people, for she must understand the heart of our village." Zina's parents nodded, their pride and concern evident. "We will do whatever it takes to prepare her," Kofi said, determination in his voice. The following days were filled with rigorous training. Kofi taught Zina the art of blacksmithing, honing her skills in crafting and shaping metal. Zina's strength and precision grew with each passing day, her hands becoming as skilled as her father's. She learned to make tools, weapons, and intricate designs, her confidence building with every creation. In the evenings, Asha shared the wisdom of their ancestors, teaching Zina about the history of their people, the importance of unity, and the strength found in community. Zina absorbed every lesson, her understanding deepening and her heart swelling with pride for her heritage. One night, as Zina lay in bed, exhausted from her training, she felt a strange sensation wash over her. It was as if the spirits of the land were calling out to her, whispering ancient secrets and songs of courage. She closed her eyes and let the voices guide her, feeling a connection to the land and her ancestors that she had never experienced before. As the days turned into weeks, Zina's transformation became evident to all. She moved with a newfound grace and strength, her eyes shining with purpose. The villagers watched in awe, whispering among themselves about the prophecy coming to life before their eyes. Mama Jabari observed Zina's progress with a mixture of pride and urgency. She knew that the time was drawing near for Zina to face the challenges foretold in the prophecy. The unrest in Damboro was growing, and the darkness threatened to engulf their peaceful land. One evening, as the sun set and the village gathered for a communal feast, Mama Jabari stood before them and raised her hand for silence. "People of Kwatu," she began, "the time has come for Zina to embark on her journey. She will need our support and our prayers as she steps into her destiny." The villagers murmured in agreement, their hearts filled with hope and determination. Zina stepped forward, her head held high, ready to embrace the path laid out before her. She looked at her parents, who nodded with pride and encouragement, and then at Mama Jabari, who smiled knowingly. "Remember, Zina," Mama Jabari said, her voice firm but gentle, "you are never alone. The spirits of our ancestors walk with you, and the strength of our village is behind you. Go forth and fulfill your destiny, daughter of the sword."